Tonight, I meet with Mayor Wendy Van Orman of the city of Liberty Lake. Really? Cool. Also, Old MacDonald may have had a farm, but did he have GPS satellite tracking to auto-navigate his harvester? And finally, get airline assistance virtually anywhere. Yes, that was a play on words. Remember, we're working for you. Unless, of course, you represent a city outside the greater Spokane region, in which case, hey, you're on your own, buddy. This is the Acceleration Report. Hello, Spokane, and those of you joining us from Ecuador, hola! Thank you for joining us. Let's get straight to the news. Greater Spokane Incorporated welcomes Spokane Mayor Mary Verner for her first State of the City address at our February breakfast meeting. More than 350 people attended the event to hear the mayor's plans for the city. The mayor says one of her initiatives is promoting clean green technology.
It's easy to make a business case for going green. Those of you of a certain age will remember that Kermit had a hard time being green. But it's not hard being green anymore. I don't need to make this case to you because you business leaders are already going there yourselves. And if the largest city in the state of Washington can go green, then the second largest city in the state of Washington can go evergreen, and I want to take Spokane there.
Mayor Verner says that crews have cleared away record snowfall and that they're working to fix giant potholes in the streets as well. I'd offer to help them, but I might get my hands dirty. I am a TV anchor after all. Moving on. Greater Spokane Incorporated is still working for you in Olympia. We're at the state capitol advocating for the Inland Northwest even as we speak. Well, at least even as I speak. I don't know if you're actually speaking to me or not since I can't actually see you. We do have a full-time lobbyist at the Capitol, though, plus our CEO, Rich Hadley, recently traveled to the wet side of the state to talk to top lawmakers. They discussed issues like helping the Washington film industry and rewarding businesses that invest in economically depressed areas. And speaking of depressing, Rich told me it rained the whole time he was in Olympia. In fact, he had to borrow a smiley-faced umbrella just to walk around without getting soaked. Not in Spokane, though. I've been wearing sunglasses all this week. In fact, it's been so warm that the 3-foot barrier of snow in front of my house left by the snowplow has nearly melted away as well. One more reason we love the Inland Northwest. But I digress. You can read our state capitol blog by visiting our website, greaterspokane.org. Alaska Airlines is flying high. Alaska says it's the first U.S. airline to introduce a virtual assistant. Her name is Jen. She lives online and answers hundreds of common questions and helps customers book travel. Reporting to us from the field is, well, me. We're on a pretty tight budget around here, you know. Jen is the online virtual assistant for Alaska Airlines and Horizon Airlines. When you're on the website, if you have a question about reservations or policies, you can simply click up in the upper right-hand corner and ask Jen for help.
Hi, I'm Jen, your virtual assistant for the Alaska Airlines and Horizon Air website. If you need help or have a question, simply type it below.
As you can see, Jen starts out friendly enough. Let's ask her a quick question, something that she should be able to answer. How many carry-ons can I take?
We do have limits on the size and number of bags you can carry on board. Here you will find information and details as well as a list of prohibited items.
So not only is Jen able to answer the question, she actually pulls up the page related to what we're talking about. Let's ask her maybe a question she's not ready for. How old are you?
I am rather young, or as we say in the virtual world, new. But I like to think I have the experience of someone much older. How can I help you?
Well, I guess they've thought of everything. She had a friendly enough answer to my question. Of course, she's right back to business. So, with that, back to me. Jen was created by Spokane-based technology company Next IT. After Jen helps you book your ticket and you're on the flight, look in the seat pocket in front of you. No, not for the air sickness bag, for the Spokane insert in the Alaska Airlines magazine. In it, you'll find lots of information about new local companies and about why Spokane is an ideal place to work and play. Speaking of playing, if you like to play with farm equipment, hey, maybe I saw you at the Spokane Ag Expo. The largest number of exhibitors ever turned out for the show at the Convention Center this year. Nearly 300 exhibitors showcased things like farm machinery, building supplies, and even trucks. I'm told attendance was off this year, but it was also held in the middle of a snowstorm, so what do you expect? I'm also told that my decision not to participate in the swimsuit contest may have contributed slightly to lower numbers as well. Hello and welcome back. Joining me here today is Wendy Van Orman, Mayor of the City of Liberty Lake. Wendy, very much appreciate you joining us here today. I kind of want to get right into the questions. Help our viewers understand, what are your priorities for the City of Liberty Lake?
Well, my priorities and the community's priorities for the past 6 years have been, well, right on target. We actually passed recently our Library Community Center. It is going on a bond for the residents of the city to go ahead and vote on. April 22nd, $9.8 million. The community center will be a gathering place for all to enjoy. We've got a lot of activities right now that are going elsewhere, so it'll be nice to have a little venue inside of our community.
Sure.
And we also have our library, which of course they've been putting boxes downstairs at the present time, so it'll be nice to put them all the books up on the shelves. That's one of our priorities. We also have our arboretum that's coming in. We've actually got 3 parks coming in. With our comprehensive plan, we have 30% of our open space devoted to parks and recreation. So 3 are coming online, Arboretum being one. It was the land was donated by Meadowood Homeowners Association, and we've had WSU students helping to go ahead and design that project. Talk about talented. You know, it's going to be a beautiful project, and we're hoping to do the ground opening on April 25th.
Very good.
Then we have 2 other parks coming on board, which is Rocky Hill Park, and that should have 2 more tennis courts on there. So for all you tennis players out there, we're ready to go. We also have our Moon Park, which is going to be over on the other side of the freeway, north side of the freeway. And we've got artists that are currently, we just set up an art commission, and they are currently putting their designs inside of Moon Park.
Maybe you can tell us a little bit more. How does Liberty Lake fit into the region? What's unique about Liberty Lake? What does it bring to our region?
We call Spokane County the region of near perfect, near nature, near perfect. We're the poster child. We are perfect. We have our parks, recreation, and we went ahead and taxed ourselves to go ahead and put in nice pathways and so forth all the way through the community. That ties into Centennial Trail. We have it the ultimate. Not only do we have the Parks and Rec part, but we've got businesses there. I guess you would call it the epicenter, you know. Everything pretty much migrates to Liberty Lake. Fantastic opportunities to all. When we look at what Liberty Lake is, I guess I would call it family friendly. We've got so many events happening, whether it's concerts in the park or we've got the movies happening every weekend, free of charge. And all the events, I think we've hit every major holiday. And not just one person comes out for the event. We've had the park filled up with about 5,000 people. So come out and enjoy this summer for our festivities, and you won't be disappointed.
All right, well, that's been very informative. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much, Jason, for having me.
Thank you for joining us. You can find this video and other great information on our website at www.greaterspokane.org. You know, a wise man once said that it is better to give than to receive. Right? Okay, whatever. He just had a bitter childhood and crappy birthday parties. I feel bad for him. Thank you for joining us.